Good day, good people. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody is well. Let me get the music back started for you guys. Good deal. It's on. Okay, good deal. I just want to talk about today. I'm not actually trading right now. I had a lovely morning this morning. Hope you guys did as well. Let me take off those three charts and show you guys what I'm seeing. You know what? Let's go to the big chart. That's what I do. I go to the big 5 minute chart and I will show you guys. Uh, yeah, let's try that. Well, I have kind of done away with my single chart, but let me get back to it right here. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to get on here and show you guys what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna do new layout, and I'm actually gonna just do. There we go. Perfect. Let's get rid of this. Instead of S&P, we're gonna do NAS. Okay, good deal. So 15-minute chart. Gotta go through the markups. So I'm gonna say, instead of unnamed, I want to rename this to Big View One Chart. All right. Definitely was looking for this to drop after I seen buy side get took, and it is dropping. My entry would have been here. Actually, I did a trade today on Apex Trader Funding. I did a trade right here. But long story short, let's do a quick markup. I don't want a day to go by without you guys seeing how I mark it up and why I take the trades that I take. So right here, it's just rinse and repeat every day. Bingo. Let's see, that's 5. So on the 15-minute chart is where we at right now. That's how we do our markings. 8:30 was right here. All right, right click it. 8:30 a.m. And you guys know up here is a daily bearish fair value gap that hasn't been tapped into completely yet. So I'm expecting this FOMC news about the interest rate. I'm expecting it to make this rise up, filling this fair value gap, and then shoot back down, possibly. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just my sentiment, if you will. All right, so buy side and sell side, let's mark it. There was one here, there was one here. So, there was one right here for sure. It got took right here at 7:15, so the next one would have been this one. What I mean took, it wicked above it. This 7:15 candle wicked above the Asian range high, okay? And then the sell side, it just got took just now. What I mean took, price went beneath the Asian range low, okay? That's sell side. Pretty simple. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Every now and then, do you just have a continuation? Yeah, a good bit of the times you do. And that's the days that I usually lose, unfortunately, because I look for this setup, this little one-trick pony. But I'm telling you, it does really well. This is New York opening. Price was way above it. So when price is above New York opening, I really look for a sell down. When price is below New York opening, I look for buys up. That's like a double confirmation for me. But let me just show you right here. Opening, you'll see the opening price right up here. 15349.75. 153.49.75. Here we go. And let's just right click it. And New York opening. Okay, bingo. So price, took liquidity, buy side, BSL, buy side liquidity after 8:30. And then on the 5-minute chart is where I trade from. And actually, that's why I just entered just a while ago on Apex. I didn't trade my small account today because of all this news coming up at 2 o'clock. But here was my entry on Apex. And I made some good profits really quick. And then I cut the camera on and came live. I'm not trying to cherry pick. I can show you my entries and exits over here if I need to. But I got in about 20 minutes ago, actually. So it was 10:45. Okay. So at 10:45, I got in. I actually had a 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. hair appointment. Then I went to Walmart and I got some turmeric and ginger tea. So I'm about to try this tea out. Some kind of herb tea that's supposed to, help you feel good and wash you on out, if you know what I mean. So with that said, I only went to about right in here. So about 15-20 minutes ago, I got out the trade. And I scored, let's see how many points. Almost 40 points. It was almost at the New York opening when I got out. So that's it, folks. That is my setup every day, all day, bread and butter. This was a fair value gap, but it wasn't after 10 o'clock. This was it, but I was actually at Walmart. I had just left my hair appointment when this printed. This would have been the perfect entry right here. This fair value gap right here, because I would have caught this big drop. And that would have been, let's see. That's almost 40 points in itself. But then you add this to it. Oh, yeah, almost 60 points there. I could have caught almost right at 60 points versus like 35 points. So, but that's just, life happens. My aim would have been sell side liquidity. And it would have hit. As you see, it's still going. I just like to keep up with the story. Even though if I'm not trading, let's get in here real quick. Let's mark up on the 15-minute chart. Let's see where the story printed. Where did it go? And it's so simple. I mean, even a 15-minute showed you that this whole area was a fair value gap. If you just delete these two smaller ones on the 5-minute, you still could have caught the ride down to the south side. Look at that. That whole area right here was a fair value gap to the south. So, I mean, but more precisely, you could see it clear right here. Let's just say, for instance, if this wasn't printed yet. So let's go back to right here. So once I seen these lows get took, this candle to the right just swallowed those candles to the left of it. Now I'm looking. Okay, that would have been my okay, let's look and see what we got. And then, well, that actually went really fast. Okay, my bad, y'all. Trying to do a quick replay. Let's undo that. That was really fast. All right, so play. This candle right here, when I seen this come back up, actually I would have, I would have been like micro. This candle was, the high was 15,408. The low on this was 15,406. Yeah, see? So that was just a little bit of a lap, even though it looks like it's touching. Let me see. No, they touched. Never mind. They touched. So my entry wouldn't have been until what I just took then. Never mind. I really didn't. Per my rules, if this candle rebalances, and touches this candle, that's not truly a gap. So, because that came all the way down to 1406. This went all the way up to 1408. So that didn't per se leave a gap. Price touch on either sides of this candle. Okay. But this candle right here, let's keep it 1000% real. But I'll be honest, I probably still would have took that and had my stop loss right here. Just to be honest. This, my friend, at 1010, would have been my real entry. Yeah, right in here, right in here. So yeah, and it might even shoot up a little bit to touch this bottom. Yeah, so there we go. That definitely would have been my entry to touch this. At 10:10, I would have seen the fair value gap that got me in the trade, and I just would have had to wait till at least about 10:30. And actually, I took this one at 10:45. This is the one that I got involved in. Yep. So I didn't miss much. Per my rules, I didn't miss much. I shot back here to the house, got me a quick 35 points on Apex Trader Funding. I'm doing great with that. I mean, I've almost doubled what the $1,500 profit target that they want you to hit in the last few days. And if you were wondering, I'm 5 days trading now, so I just got to hit the buy or sell button 2 more days, and then pay my $79 for my accounts to be live, for my data feed, and to initiating onto the live data. Onto the live platform to be. It's called a PA. It's a performance account. Like I told you before, I've actually been funded by them before, and unfortunately lost the account due to just being inconsiderate and breaking my rules. So but this time I'm really looking forward to doing multiple cash outs and celebrating that with the community here on YouTube and my Discord, if I ever get that going one day. So that's what's next in play. Let me take a sip of this real quick. Might as well just show you guys that this turmeric and ginger and all that stuff tastes good. It's decent. But that's it, guys. I didn't want to hold y'all with like 10-15 minutes or whatnot. And I gotta go get a haircut now. I gotta get all this shaved off. I'm going to Mexico next week, so I definitely won't be on here next week unless I just pop in like this and say hello. But I won't be trading, and while I'm in Mexico, I will be live. So I don't know how the data is gonna be over there, like the Wi-Fi speeds and stuff. We'll be in Playa del Carmen, my wife and I, and we're celebrating our 4-year anniversary. So I'm gonna take that week to just really woosah and just relax, and come back home. The following week, the first week of October, is when I start back taking live trades in my live Apex Trader Funding account. So I'm super excited about that. Here's what looks to be another fair value gap entry right here to the south side. But even though sell side has been took right here, so I would be careful in this area. The agenda for today, as far as the south, the bearish order flow could be complete for today. I don't know, but I do know I'm expecting around 2 p.m. today for this to shoot up and fill in this fair value gap, the daily bearish. Let's take a look at it real quick. I marked this up live on camera. If you go back to my previous videos, this bearish fair value gap shot all the way down. It cleared all these lows beside it to the left of it. This candle cleared all these lows, and then it left a gap from this candle. Remember I hovered over it and I got the exact low of that candle right here, and I got the exact high of the candle right here, the high, and I got the fair value gap marked from the low of this candle to the high of this candle, which is the gap. So price hasn't yet came back in to balance this yet. So I'm expecting the news to trigger this to go up, tap into the bottom of this candle, and then shoot down and finally take sell side. And guess what, guys? Yesterday we did not take sell side. Or on the flip side, price could just shoot on down, take sell side, and then shoot up to fill in this fair value gap. So I don't know. I just know these two areas are areas of interest for me. So my area of like price hitting today will be 15,330. I put it that way. 15,530 and 15,241. Would it hit both of these today? I doubt it. But one of these will be the direction that price is trying to head. I'm more attracted to it being a bullish shoot up especially if they say that we're gonna raise the interest rates. Like at first, it shoots up at first, but you know, like I know, once interest rates are raised, it's more expensive to borrow money. Products and services go up, prices go up because companies need to charge more because, you know, whatever, supply and demand goes down. People spend less money. So they got to charge more for the services and the products, and the banks got to charge more for the loans when the interest rates go up. So if the interest rates go up, I'm expecting like a fake out, a Judas swing up to fill in this fair value gap. And then, you know, over time, next week or by the end of this week, come on back down and touch this. On the flip side, I'm expecting if they say they're going to lower interest rates, I doubt that though. Or let's just say keep them the same. They're going to keep them the same. Maybe prices shoot down, take daily sell side, and then come back up. Because it usually does the opposite. So if they're going to raise interest rates, we know the market tanks when that happens. The market normally just goes, boom. But before they just give it to you like that, it's like a Judas swing. So, you know, you're going to see it spike first, you know, go up to a premium. Let's see the premium. Bingo. Look at that. Look at that correlation. Around the 15,530 mark. 15,539 to be exact is 61.8. But this candle, the bottom of it is 15,530. Okay. So even though the news is negative and it's supposed to drop, you sometimes see it go, well, most of the time, all the time. They don't just let you get an easy win. Like, hey, they just hired the interest rates. It's going to drop. Put it in sell orders. No, it's going to shoot up to a premium first and then sell off hard. It's what I've noticed over the years. Or if they give us good news, it's supposed to raise, you know, they're going to say they're going to lower the interest rates or keep them the same. That's kind of good news. Lowering interest rate is great news for us, right? But the market should rise up in that case. So if you're listening live to Colin Powell or whoever's going to speak this afternoon, if you're listening live to them and you hear we decided to lower interest rates, you should think, oh, put in buy orders. Nope. It's going to probably shoot down, take sell side first, and then shoot up. They don't make it so simple and so easy where you like, okay, if we raise interest rates, sell. No, wait for a pull up to a premium price or a balance in the price, a liquidity run, you know, and then sell it. If they raise interest rates, it will be a selling scenario, but it will be later. It don't usually happen instantly. I've never seen it happen instantly. If they're going to lower interest rates, wait for price to go down to a discount and then buy it. So there's some really good advice for you guys. And that's not financial advice. That's just educational entertainment advice. So I'm not a financial advisor. That's just my 5 years of day trading experience in 30 seconds, trading the news. And my very best advice would be, you got 20 something other days of the month to trade. Just don't trade the news. Okay. Just stay out the way. News traders are more like YOLOers, and we're not YOLOers. We're not gamblers. We're not gambling. You can really make a great living off this. So, if you want to, put on one contract in demo just to see if I'm right, test it out a few times. Test out that theory. Interest rates rise up, market's going to fall down, but it's not going to fall down instantly. It's going to probably shoot up to a premium and then fall down, or shoot up to a liquidity grab, a rebalance price. This would be rebalancing price, you see, and this would be grabbing liquidity above these candles. So if it shoots up because they raise interest rates again, liquidity from yesterday would be taken above, liquidity from Monday would be taken above, and then this fair value gap will be balanced if it shoots up. But then you can definitely expect a hard sell-off, because interest rates being risen is not good news for the markets. The markets tank when the interest rates go up. On the flip side, one more time, if interest rates get lowered, you should expect the big green candles, big blue candles shooting up, right? I got blue instead of green. Blue is up for me. Black is down for me. Okay. Normally it's green and red. Red is down for you guys if you haven't changed your colors. All right, so if they're going to lower interest rates, instead of it being just the easy little ABC 1, 2, 3, we're going to lower interest rates. Hit the buy button. Nope, it's not that easy, guys. It's going to probably shoot down here, take daily sell side, which will also balance out. It probably touch the top of this candle. See, that's a gap right there, as a matter of fact. Let's show you here. There's a small, probably a small little gap right in here. Take this daily sell side, balance this little gap that we got going on between these two, and then shoot up. Because lowered interest rates equal a bullish market. Higher interest rate equal a bearish market. Have I seen it differently? I haven't yet. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen it be different yet. So you could do one contract and demo, get used to it if you're trying to trade the news, but I would highly recommend not to, because they have slippage that could happen. Slippage is terrible. So like your stop loss is 10 points or whatnot. Maybe you can only risk, maybe you're maxing out your contracts, which you shouldn't be. That's that YOLO gambler in some people, right? So you're maxing out your contracts and you're like, hey, Israel said, or ICT said, or this mentor on YouTube said this, so let me go gamble my money I work hard for. That's why I'm saying it's not financial advice. This is like what I've noticed over the years. So what I would say is, if you're going to trade the news, do one contract, have a substantial stop loss available, because say if you're trading the max contracts you're allowed to trade with your real money or your funded account, and you got a 10-point stop loss, well, you could only withstand to lose $500, and you got that maxed out with 10 points. That's ridiculous, by the way. And price shoots down the wrong way, like, which it should do anyway. It shoots down. Say it's great news. It shoots all the way down here, and you got a 10-point stop loss right under here. Well, it can go 30 points under that and wick. And that extra 20 points, it can shoot so fast that your stop loss is not triggered. And your real live account, your real money is zapped, is gone. I mean, you just blew your account. Or your funded account is zapped, is gone. You just broke the rules. You went beyond the threshold that you are available to lose. That's why you shouldn't trade the news. That's why. Because of slippage. They don't make it easy for you to get in there. Now on the flip side, because there's some people hearing this and they're like, well, I kind of get it, so I'm still going to do it. I'm going to wait and see, I'm going to see that if it's good news, a dip down, and then, I make sure that this is tagged first, and then I'm going to buy it. If you're going to play around with the news, do very light contracts, very, very light contracts, so you can see what I mean. Do it in demo. Do one contract. If you're trading futures, do one contract, and you will see exactly what I mean. As a matter of fact, put your 10-point or your 20-point stop loss on there and see how it feels to see that it wouldn't have been hit, and you would have been SOL. You would have been out of luck if it had been your real money, or your funded account that you had to pay for, which is still your real money. Okay, so that's it, folks. I could talk forever about this stuff because I'm very passionate about it. I love it, and I love you guys. I'm glad you guys we found each other here on the YouTuber. So I'm going to go get this haircut up, get ready for Mexico. I got 2 shows this weekend, and then I'll be trading live with my Apex Trader Funding account next, like October the 1st week. Matter of fact, let me see. What day is that real quick? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's be specific. Okay. Monday, October the 2nd. Monday, October the 2nd, I will be live in the markets with my live Apex Trader funded account. I've already passed the test. I just got to hit the buy sell button. 2 more days. And like I said, I'll be in Mexico next week for our 4-year anniversary, the whole week. And when I come back, I'm going to trade live. So it's going to be so hard for me not to trade while I'm on my anniversary. But I'm going to have to just leave my laptop here, because if I take my laptop, I'm going to try to trade because I'm so excited. And I need to kill that excitement, by the way. So leaving my laptop here for this week that I'm going on my anniversary trip would really help me with my patience. but I will be checking on my phone, like what's going on with the story, you know, how the story is moving. So talk to you guys